This is Getting Real with Hillary, and today I'm talking about Radical Acceptance, a book by Tara Brach that I had heard about years ago by Lady Gaga referred to it, Tim Ferriss referred to it, and I picked it up once. I just couldn't get into it, and this time I picked it up, and I am blown away by how simple she makes this process of I'm writing my second book, and I see the similarities. I'm not saying I'm at Tara Brach's level, but the concept is the same. So first you get what's so. So let's just take something that I suffer about off and on for my whole life. Let's just take weight, like it seemed. So I would take what's so. Now, what so is, I weigh what I weigh. My body is the way it is. Now, where I would go to suffer would be the story about it, that it shouldn't be this way, I shouldn't have this little belly flab, all this kind of stuff. I could take the face wrinkles, I could take all that where I would go to suffer would be the story about it, that it shouldn't be, it's wrong. But if I can just take what's so, and she says have compassion for whatever emotions I might have about it or anything from the past, accept that as well, then you get freedom. And I don't think I'm doing a very good job explaining it, but you have compassion. Let's see. So one is the clear seeing. So you're seeing it as what's so without the story. So you just see what's so, and then you accept it. Let's see. So you also might have emotions. You might have fear about it. You might have, Lady Gaga would have psychotic breaks and have to take this medicine, which was very strong, and she radically accepted it. Like she could say, oh, it's not fair. How did I end up this way? She could have a whole story about it, but instead she radically accepted it. And I remember thinking, wow, that's incredible. And then I decided today to record this to see, well, maybe I could get freedom about the weight thing. So if I just get what's so, it is what it is. That's it. Anything I want to suffer about is just the story about it, what I'm saying about it, what could be from the past. I could give you a whole sob story, but what does that do for me? That doesn't really give me freedom. And then I could have compassion. So also, when we tell the story, we become a victim. That we will always be alone and without love and all that stuff. And it just feeds that whole story. But if we can just radically accept what's so, she calls it, eventually, I haven't gotten to this part yet, but going into the Buddha heart. And my paraphrasing, and I might be getting it totally wrong, is that we are all perfect as we are. That we are actually all connected. That our birthright, I've heard, is love, like divine love. That's just what's there for us. And what takes us out is our story and thinking that we're flawed. So by accepting what's so, we have more access to that divine love, to being connected, to being lovable, to being all those things. And I actually feel peace right now, having said all this. And when I started recording, I did not. So this is pretty cool. Anyway, this is Getting Real with Hillary, always exploring more ways to create freedom. Love to hear from you. Like it. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, please do at gettingrealwithhillary.com with 1 L. Talk to you soon.